Don't do it.
I won't.
All right.
Because you're not my dad. Hey, Dad. Yeah.
I would like to
All right, let's get going.
Part.
Where is my Red Bull? Oh, I smashed it.
You probably drank it to Stewie's.
Oh, I smashed it. Nothing here for me. Good morning, welcome to SRS.
Good morning,
This is Street Race Solutions. We're here for our workshop tour. And it's a dad.
Welcome back
To Street Race
Welcome to
Solutions.
Street Race Solutions. If you're wondering, if you're sitting there, you're watching this little intro and you're like,
Why am I so low to the ground? Why am I tall? Why are we looking up at them?
I am tall.
if that's what you're wondering, here, can I borrow this? Let me show you. This is why. Because George done himself a mischief
Busted himself.
and now he has to sit down.
You're half vlogging then, weren't you?
I was. So George did a mischief to his knee and now he can't walk, so he's sitting down on a rolly chair. But he's dedicated, he's a company man, you know?
Yeah, he's a face.
He's a company man, he's just getting it done. So
He's doing his best.
yeah, if you're like,
Oh, there's a whole new perspective of life down here.
that's why, if you're wondering. It's because George is sitting
That's
down.
why.
Yeah,
We can all go to their level.
you could. How's that?
Is that better?
This more
We'll do the
natural
whole thing.
for everyone?
All right, let's go look at the 15.
All right.
So, 15 here, ignore the ugly ratchet strap. I'm just using that to hold the intercooler back in place.
We're going to use this is mounting it, so,
Yeah, so I'm just gonna,
you know,
We thought, why waste time making brackets when we could just buy a $6 ratchet strap
and hold it there.
and hold it there. So that's what we've done.
So it's very quick release.
So just mounting the 5.5-inch intercooler. This is actually the intercooler out of GHEEUP, but since we are still waiting on the one for Jared's car specifically, and since GHEEUP is apart, we decided we'd use it to mock it up. So made the top brackets, just about finished up the rear mounts, the lower brackets. And then Daniel is going to be working on the intercooler piping directly after that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm been doing.
Got some mail today.
The box in front of you there, George, that's the Origin Labs body kit for Jared's S15. So we got the over fenders in there. We just gave them a little cheeky test mock up, and they look very good.
They fit real nice.
They're fiberglass, but they've got like a gloss finish on them, which is really nice because when you're
Like
fitting,
a sealed finish,
yeah, like
yeah.
a seal. It's probably a sealer, is what you call it.
I'd say it would be, yeah, that's what
When
it
you're
does.
fitting them up on and off and on and off, you get your greasy hands, and the fiberglass kind of soaks it up a bit.
Yeah.
Makes it a bit of a pain when you want to clean it.
Bleeds, it was like, sort of bleeds.
Porous almost.
Yeah.
So that's a sealer, which is really nice. I like that a lot.
Very nice finish on them. I think they're 55 mil.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
Dad, do we go 55 mil overs? 75 front.
50 rear.
Nice.
That's what we got.
So we got them. So we won't be too far off popping them on either, will we?
No, not far off.
So, and then
Stay tuned if you want to see that, because that's
Freshness.
nice little wide body S15.
a wide body there, boy, eh? Toby Supra over here, been doing a bit, punching a bit out. Doesn't look like much because we're actually taking everything off to go
Yeah, so
get.
then you'll finish the hot side. The hot side's done. Hot side pipe's done. The intercooler. The dump pipe.
Dump
Why am I
pipe,
saying it?
wastegate.
Dump pipe, not screamer. Dump pipe, legally placed wastegate recirculation system is done, and it's made it up to the video.
To suit all of
Your OEM.
no, what's the word for the Department of Transport, it suits all their regs. Like it's the regulations are like.
More regular.
No, I don't think it is though. Like it's not regulated to.
Well, it could be.
ADR approved.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it'd be ADR. Yeah, it would be. It'd
DOT
be.
approved Supra.
That's exactly what it is.
Anyway.
It's an ADR approved plumbed in wastegate system.
So the 4-inch dump down to 4-inch section of exhaust, which then steps down to meet up to the NVIDIA rear section.
Oh,
So
I didn't know
eventually,
what it's called.
at the moment, it's going to be just as it is. Later on, he does want to go auto and turn it up a bit. So when he does that, we're going to get rid of that. Is it 3-inch or 3.5?
It's 3-inch, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get rid of that 3-inch NVIDIA section at the back just to open the exhaust system right up so there's no restrictions there. And then on the cold side, we've got everything.
We've got so going drive-by-wire, we had to get Graham, shout out to Graham up top. I made up a little adapt plate to suit the manifold and drive-by-wire. Tacked up the intercooler pipe on the cold side, gonna weld that bad boy out. And
That's it.
That is
That's
about
where we're
it.
at.
That's where we're at with it. That's what we're doing in the workshop today. Hung a banner up. Shout out a little Zooey up there.
Go on, George. Spin around. Go on.
Yeah, George, you'll get there.
Take your time, mate.
Very well placed.
The B-roll's a little bit subpar in the coming weeks. Just cut George some slack, right?
Yeah.
He's a one-man band.
Oh, very close to 1,000 subscribers, so make sure you get on that.
I think we're 983, aren't we?
Yeah, we're not far off.
Very close.
Oh, Oscar's chewing up rubbish.
Oscar,
Oscar!
don't chew that.
No, not yours. Look at his coat in the wind.
Very majestic, isn't he?
He is, he's like, if he had a unicorn stick on his head, he would be very majestic.
Doge.
We've got this cartridge here. It's in the way of George.
We got Dad. Dad's over here.
Yeah, you got Dad doing a bit.
So GHEEUP's here, even more pulled apart than the last time you saw it. Dan from O'Brien's come around yesterday and pull all the glass, the rear and front windshields and the quarter glasses out, so that this thing can get
Parted out.
strapped. Parted out, yeah. So it can get fully stripped. And Andy's just in there still at the moment, just stripping bits and pieces off it, just gutting this thing.
Currently removing the driver's side front guard bar looks. How you travelling there, Cobber? That's to go, that's to go.
So, yeah,
well, we'll tune back in with you in a sec. Yep, we'll tune back in with him anyway, see how he's travelling.
That's what we're all doing.
And,
That's what's happening. Let's
yeah.
get to it. Or we've already done it, and this is the outro, I don't know.
I'm getting to it.
Is this an intro? We're getting to it.
We're getting to
We
it.
can get to it, put our backs into it.
Quick. I've quit smoking. No friends in the fridge game. Oh! Daddy! Oi! Boys! Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, serious.
Alright, so been working on the VL today and yesterday afternoon, working on remounting the rack. So with the LS going in there, in the power steering rack, the like the column, the shaft part of the rack was clashing with the starter motor. So we had to shift the rack over. We ended up shifting it over about 28 mil to the driver's
Precisely.
side. Yeah, well, I mean, I just looked at it and micrometered it there. I mean,
Yeah, micrometered it, yeah. Give us keys.
You can see there. See there to there.
That's not bad, eh?
Probably 28.
Been calibrated?
Yeah. So you can go with you can get a relocation kit that would have moved the starter motor to the opposite side of the bell housing, which would have then cleared the steering. But the problem we would have then is getting the dump pipe for the turbo down past that side. So we wanted to keep as much space on this passenger side of the car as we could. So that meant that the most ideal scenario was to move the rack over. The other option you can do is you can go to a manual steering rack, which would give you the clearance, but we want to be running power steering in this car. So
For all power that it has, you need to be able to steer it.
yeah, so again, we decided to just move the rack over. So we moved the rack over, new mounts, it's all welded in, it's all done. Just about to, going to retain the factory steering column. All we're going to do is basically on the inside of this rail here that you can't see, George, there's a lip. There's like a, what's that, like a 20 mil lip. So we're going to basically do it. Basically twice before.
So
we're just
basically,
gonna cut that lip and lay it over, basically.
yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then
Till 45 degree.
grind it all back so you won't be able to tell the difference at all. And we're going to come over to this other side, do the exact same thing. So
Unnecessary, but we'll do it.
Unnecessary, but
Because we like to go above and beyond.
We want to keep it symmetrical.
For the boys.
You're not going to see any of that anyway. It's going to be covered by manifolds.
But we will know up here that it got
Yeah,
done.
We'll know that we did it, and we'll know that it's symmetrical. So
It's going to be sexual.
After I finish that, going to put the engine back in, and then it's going to go to Wilson's, and it's going to get the new front end stitched on. So obviously there's a bit of damage up here, as you can see.
In the prior life of
new
the
NOS VL
front clip.
New old stock, yeah, that was right, NOS. Yeah. Whole new front end that is going to get stitched on. So that'll be sick. And then, yeah, that's it. That's where we're at.
We are over here.
Do you want me to wheel you a bit closer?
It's good.
What? Lean back, George.
Get in here, George. Get on your 2 feet. Yeah.
Sorry, George.
No, you're right. Just don't let it happen again.
Cheeky little devil.
Sit on the wheel with me.
How? It's spinnable. On the yellow S15, Sammy did some beautiful bracketry to hold the 100mm Pro Series 150, 5 inch, 5.5 inch.
5.5 inches.
Hold on, let me just check it. Mounted it up this week, so we've got the plasmine intake, and then we've got the G45 on the hot side, and so we're waiting on a few things from Graham up top to machine for our ends off the intercooler.
Turning the wheel into me, you fucking dog.
What? I didn't touch it. It wasn't me.
So while we're waiting for them, we're going to move on to the dump pipe. We're going 4-inch dump on this Pro Mod 2JZ S15 build, and we're just going to slip it down in the gap there. And it is currently Thursday. Thank you for tuning in. He's all right. I mean, weather's not bad. Yeah, that's about where we're at, George. How are you travelling?
How you travelling?
Not really travelling, are you? No.
What's up with the pink rag, you grub?
What's up with the pink rag?
Cheeky little devil.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, no,
Right.
in it. In it.
Almost at 1,000 subscribers still. We already said that. But
Yeah,
we'll
what are
say
we
it
at,
again.
though?
Very close.
Very close to get on it.
Don't forget
Be the
to
1,000.
share it around, like, comment and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you didn't,
Yeah.
we still watch it anyway, and we did it. So.
You know the deal. Keep the algorithms happy, guys.
Hey, Root.